Hi everyone, it's me, Tim. Today I'm going to walk you through my two glass cabinets of curios, memorabilia, detritus from now my 44th year in the game industry. I've actually put things in there within the last month. People have been asking me to do this since pretty much I began the channel. And to paraphrase Chief Wiggum, what is your fascination with my forbidden closet of mystery? I get people want to see what's in there. For me, a lot of this stuff is just fun junk. I mean, some of it is really, close to my heart memorabilia from the games. Others are stuff I picked up online because I thought it was funny. All of them have to do with my own games. Before I dive in here, I did try doing this as a video of the cabinets, but so many things went wrong. I had to move this camera over there on a tripod. It didn't look right. I had to make it vertical. The lighting was wrong. The sound was off because of the mic was over here, and I moved it, and it still didn't sound good, so I switched to a lavalier mic, and that didn't work. And then when I was going through it, I found myself kept starting and stopping because I'm so unused to standing up and holding things. By the way, when I hold things out, sometimes the camera would be focused, sometimes it wouldn't. So sometimes I was holding out something fuzzy and it was focused on my face. Other times it wasn't. When I turned off autofocus, then everything was fuzzy except one particular pane. I just gave up. I'm going to do it this way. I took pictures of everything in those cabinets in bright light, and I'm going to walk you through what it is. So let's get started. I will start with this picture. This is both of the cabinets side by side. The left cabinet is pretty much all Fallout. When I originally had one of these, it was 2 shelves of Fallout and 2 shelves for other games. As I got more stuff, I just made one entire Fallout one and the other one everything else. So let's look at Fallout. Fallout, the very top of it has a helmet I got from an artist, one of the 3D artists who worked on Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and Fallout 76. He sent me this. This was before I'd even met him. I just chatted with him online. We had dinner. I was back east a year ago, October of 2023, and we had dinner. Next to it is a giant Fallout box that was used probably by E3 marketing, Enterprise marketing at an E3 or something, and then I had it sitting in my office for a long time, and now it's here. The first shelf of the Fallout cabinet, you can see in the back, that's the picture that T-Ray did of me, the drawing. I have a whole video about it. There's a Fallout manual. There's the invite to the Fallout TV show. Some bobbleheads, some Funkos. There's a badge or a patch right in front of the invitation there on the right. That's from Fallout New Vegas. Josh Sawyer gave that to me. The can is the Fallout 2 gecko in a can. I have the can, but I never got a gecko, so that's all I have. What's interesting is down in the front of the shelf, you'll see a Wasteland button, which someone gave me at Interplay even before I started on Fallout. Sometime after I started, I ended up with this Wasteland button. There is a Fallout pen, which is made to look like a stim pack. There's a bunch of Nuka-Cola caps. Some of them I collected. Some of them are from the bottles of Nuka-Cola that came from the TV show I did, the How to Drink YouTube channel. And then they're all sitting on a Fallout postcard from the original game that everybody on the team got. I never sent it. I wanted to keep it, so there it is. The second shelf is more collectibles. In the back, of course, is the mini nuke that contained Fallout 1, 2, Tactics, 3, and New Vegas. I think it basically was all the Fallouts when that mini nuke came out. In the back is a Sugar Bombs box that I got at the Fallout 4 ship party. There was a t-shirt inside. I wore that t-shirt on one of my early videos. There's a Sugar Bombs cereal bowl that I bought off of, it was either Amazon or eBay. And in front of that is a Fallout tin cup. That was one of the many marketing items made for Fallout when it came out. There's a Nuka-Cola bottle in the middle. I don't remember where I got that. But there is, next to that is a Quantum bottle. That is a Jones soda that was sold for a while, Nuka Quantums. In between there is a pair of Nuka Quantum cufflinks that I bought off eBay. I had planned to wear to the Fallout TV show, but the glue popped off, so I didn't get to wear it. In front of that is a bunch of other Nuka-Cola caps. These came from fans, except for the 2 3D printed ones that I made. And then next to that is a Fallout watch that I think I bought off of Amazon. The third shelf, we got a dog meat stuffy. We have or plushie. We have a Vault-Tec lunchbox that came with Fallout 3, I think. There's a big thumbs up Fallout bobblehead. In front of that is a Vault 13 flask that a fan gave me. And then in front of that is a Fallout water bottle and a Fallout Nuka Cola tumbler, both of which I think I got off of eBay. And then at the bottom, in the back, is a Fallout shelter metal sign that somebody on the Fallout team actually gave me, that he took out of an actual Fallout shelter somewhere in SoCal. We'll leave it at that. In front of that is a Nuka-Cola mouse ears, Disney mouse ears, that a fan gave me. Those are awesome. There's a Funko Ghoul below that. In front of that is a Power Armor helmet coin bank. And of course, next to that is the Fallout 4 Collector's Edition Pip-Boy. It's inside that container. So if we go over to the next cabinet, the very top of it has my Bard's Tale Construction Set poster board sign. In front of that is Peril and Gorgon DLC for Outer Worlds bucket. In front of that is my Funko selfie pop, my Canon Games. I did a video on that as well. Next to that is that floating lit planet that my husband gave me for Christmas. People have asked about that a lot. I'm not sure where he got it. Probably on Amazon. You have to find that. And then next to that is my Google Assistant. So it sits there. That's to answer my questions about weather and to play music for me. The first shelf of this cabinet, this is Outer Worlds, and the back is the Outer Worlds original soundtrack vinyl. Next to that on the left is the book that I took all my Outer Worlds notes on. Anyone who worked with me on Outer Worlds know I was always carrying that into meetings. I was always scribbling notes into it. When I did my Outer Worlds videos, I looked in there for notes because I always seek notes. And for some reason, I didn't feel like doing it digitally, so I went back to doing it. And that's a leather-bound, handmade paper notebook that I got online. And then there are 3 awards left to right. There is the New York Video Games Awards 2020, the Big Apple Award for Best Video Game. I believe Leonard flew to New York and accepted that. The one in the middle is the GLAAD Media Awards 2020 Outstanding Video Game Award for having a gay character. And that was, if you remember, that was for Pavardi. Then the one on the right is the Unreal E3 Award for Most Engaging Game in the Unreal Engine. So those are some really nice awards that I liked having. And then in front is it's a fancy Xbox controller. I forget what the model is. It's got like metal buttons. And on top of it is a vinyl application of the Outer Worlds cover art that I believe Glenn Latier, our UI designer, either made those or we received them, but he applied them to my controller because I'm not very good at doing that. And then some other things. There's some obsidian pin. There's an obsidian keychain. There's an Outer Worlds coaster and some Outer World pins in there. The second shelf is more Outer World stuff. There's my signed copy of Outer Worlds signed by everybody on the team. That's the Xbox one. In front of that is a Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch, which is unopened. In the middle, there's a 4-pack of different drinks. The one that's a Rocky Mountain Pale Ale. I know there's a 0G Brew in there. All of those have been opened and drunk. On top of that is a C&P coaster from Outer Worlds. Next to that is a completely empty Spectrum Brown. Remember, if it's brown, drink it down. That had rum in it. I drank it all. In front of that are 2 tossball cards, one of me, one of Leonard. In between those, the Purple Berry Punch and the Rizzo's Spectrum Brown, are 2 things that I 3D printed during the making of the game. There's a Sisty Pig on the left and an automechanical, one of the flying automechanicals on the right. And then in the front, we have a Raptidon plushie. We have a Spacer's Choice coaster. We have from Peril and Gorgon, there's a Compound X tin, which had chocolates in it. I ate those chocolates. There's a Spacer's Choice ribbon in front of that. And then there's an Outer Worlds glass in front of Leonard's tossball card. And it's on top of a container of Saltuna, which, if you remember from the first game, was what was packed at Emerald Vale. The third shelf, we have... This is Star Trek stuff. Some of this stuff I've had for decades. Some of it I bought recently. In the back is in that black case with a Tribble sitting on top of it, is a Star Trek communicator that you can actually, with Bluetooth, connect into your cell phone. And then I have the Star Trek original series toys. I have a tricorder, a phaser, and a communicator. I have another communicator in front of that just makes the noises. There is a little TNG communicator pin. It comes across and holds on with magnets. There's a little metal die-cast Enterprise in the front right. And then that Tiberius container, it's empty, but I do have it. It's the James T. Kirk cologne, which I do wear occasionally. It is surprisingly good. Kind of woody. The bottle's not in there. The bottle's in my... I have another cabinet sort of like this in my bedroom that's full of colognes. It's actually a pretty good cologne. And then the bottom shelf, this is just a wild card of things. There's an Interplay tumbler and a Troika mug. And then I think that's my 5-year statuette from Carbine. It's sitting on top of a cloth Arcanum map with some pins on it. In the front is an Interplay watch and an Interplay, I think that's my 5-year medallion. Right in front of the Carbine statuette is a Troika keychain that one of the programmers, We Win, on Temple of Elemental Evil gave me. And then there's another Interplay mug, or I should say an Interplay mug. The $sign is a brass paperweight from my game Rags to Riches. Next to that is an Interplay leather coaster. Very rare. Not a lot of those were made. Not everybody at Interplay had one. I wasn't given one directly, but I have one now. And then on top of that is a miniature figurine of a wizard that was painted for me during my original high school D&D campaign by one of my players, William. It's a little wizard. You know, I think of it as the wizard in Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Some call me Tim. Anyway, that's about half of what I've got. The other half is still boxed up in a closet. There's a bunch of t-shirts. You've seen me wear those in a bunch of different videos. So that right there is a tour of my Forbidden Cabinets of Mystery. Hope you liked it.